Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is time once again for monthly favorites. So if you are interested in hearing about what products I just could not put down in February, then please keep on watching. Before we get started, I just wanted to ask my current subscribers to double check and make sure that you are subscribed. I've been hearing a lot over the last couple weeks from people saying that they are not being notified of my uploads and they're having to actually search my name. So the best thing to do in that case is to actually, number one, obviously make sure you're subscribed still, and two is to hit that notification bell. And if you're a new viewer to my channel, I hope that you will hit that subscribe button as well. Now, to be totally honest with you, I wasn't even sure if I should do a favorites video because so many of what I was going to include was just talked about in my most recent upload, which was my Ulta haul. Everything that I raved about in that video from just a couple of days ago, I would definitely, had I not done that video, I would have included them in a favorites video. Because really, ever since I bought those things, I haven't stopped using them. The LA Girl Foundation, these Makeup Revolution palettes. If you haven't seen that video, of course, I will link it down below. And I'm not gonna go into too much detail about them simply because I did just talk about them in that video. This is the Makeup Revolution, for those of you who didn't see that. I can't assume everybody has. The Makeup Revolution Reloaded palettes. This is Iconic Fever. And this is Iconic Newtrals 2. And I also raved about the Blush and Highlight palette in Sugar and Spice. And so many of you asked for a tutorial of that look I was wearing in that video. And yes, it is coming. Hopefully within the next couple of weeks, I can film that for you. So moving on to more eyeshadow. I know this palette is going to be included in probably every YouTuber's favorites video, either this month or next month. But I can tell you it's just because most of us, whether we are on Anastasia's PR or not, I'm not. I purchase all of my Anastasia Beverly Hills products with my own money. We are all just in love with her shadows, her eyeshadow formula. I know there was some issues with the Subculture palette, which I never bought because the colors just really never even appealed to me. But the Soft Glam, which is what I have on my eyes right now, and I'm gonna be filming a tutorial with this as well. I honestly wasn't gonna pick this up. I almost actually filmed an anti-haul or an anti-haul, however you wanna pronounce it, and was gonna put this in there and saying, I'm not buying it, I don't need any more palettes and all that. And then lo and behold, I just got sucked in because I thought, I travel a lot. Now, when I do travel, I almost always bring with me my Modern Renaissance palette because I love the Cypress Umber shade. I love Sienna, Burnt Orange, and Orange Soda. What I don't like about the Modern Renaissance is that I can't use a lot of the redder tones in the palette because they irritate my eyes, something about the red dye. So I always take my chances, and it's strange because sometimes I have a problem and sometimes I don't, but it's like a 50-50 chance that I'm gonna have an irritation from those reds. So I like that this one has the main colors that I really love, and let me show it to you. Probably should have done that first. So yeah, it has some repetitive colors from the Modern Renaissance, and Tempera is probably one of my favorite base shades or underbrow shades ever. And I've said this many times when I reviewed palettes that I personally like to have a black eyeshadow. I know some people don't care, they don't even want it, they would never use it. But when I was thinking it over, I justified it by saying that it has all those transition colors and lid colors that I like. It has a gold color. I'm one of those people that really likes to put a pop of shimmer on the lid. It has the black, it has my great base shade, and here I am still trying to justify it to myself. But I think that it was a good purchase for me, and it would be a good purchase for anybody, number one, who collects all of Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palettes, somebody who really likes the formula, who when you do travel, you just want a great all-in-one palette. I know that Norvina, Anastasia's daughter, mentioned that she created it for makeup artists as well that want to have a great bridal kit with just those neutral colors, a lot of mattes, just a few soft pinky shimmers. You have a beautiful shimmery light gold in the shade Fairy. So I do think this was a good purchase for me. I know I said in my palette declutter video that I was gonna stop buying them, but I also said that I am a makeup addict, and especially when it comes to Anastasia Beverly Hills, I just really can't help myself. So next up is something you might have seen a couple times on my Instagram page if you follow me there. It is this Glamour Garden collection from LA Splash. This is the box. And then these are the 4 liquid lipsticks that come in the collection. This is the shade I have on. It's called Fashionizer. It's like a mauvey nude. And if you've never used LA Splash liquid lipsticks, they're one of the best formulas I've honestly ever tried. I'm not a huge fan of liquid lipsticks. I've said that many, many times. I definitely prefer more glossy lips, but number one, I had to support Katarina Van Durham, who this was done in collaboration with. But even though she's a friend of mine, no, I did not get this sent as PR. I bought it on the LA Splash website. I purchased this not only because I loved everything about it, the packaging, the color selection, and I knew I liked the formula of LA Splash. I really did want to support Katarina because she is one of the nicest people in the beauty industry. She started her own magazine. It's called Viva Glam. She is a former model and actress. Well, I think she's still acting and I think she's also still modeling, but she is just super sweet. She loves all things glam, just like me, which is why she started her magazine called Viva Glam. And if you follow her on Instagram, or she actually has some YouTube videos about how she created, how she went about creating like the packaging and everything that went into this collab. And she's just a sweetheart and the collection is really stunning. So these are all the colors that come in the collection. I already showed you Fashionizer, which is what I have on. This one is the 90s Girl. This one is called Katarina, which is gorgeous for spring. And then finally, the last color is a really bright pink called Glamour Ella. So I'm not gonna lie, I have been wearing the lighter of the two the most, but I will definitely be wearing those brighter colors in the spring and summer for sure. Katarina and I have very similar coloring and they look amazing on her. So anything she puts on, I'll pretty much buy. Now, next up is something I received in my Sephora Play box. It is the Bumble and Bumble Thickening Spray. And I've stopped using Bumble and Bumble, buying Bumble and Bumble because they're not a cruelty-free brand. And I recently asked this in my community tab about whether or not you guys wanted me to show you, go back to showing you both cruelty-free products and non-cruelty-free products. And it was so split, sort of. The majority of you said that you wanted to see all brands and just be able to make your own decision. So I've kind of gone the route of, I'm not gonna go out of my way to buy non-cruelty-free products, but if I stumble upon something, like maybe it's given to me or sent to me in a Sephora Play box, and I try it and I like it, I am gonna tell you about it. Now my dilemma is, do I go and buy the full size when I run out of this? Because I really do like this product. I've tried a lot of different thickening products and I really should have worn my hair down for this video so I could show you that I've been spraying this in before I blow dry my hair and I've gotten a lot more volume. So my hair is definitely growing and looking healthier, and I did just do a video on how I will sometimes use clip-in extensions to get volume, but I tried this because it was just sitting there in the box. I get these play boxes and it takes me sometimes months to actually get to what's in them. And I thought I'm gonna give it a try, and it's really, really good, you guys. If you have fine hair and you just want something quick and easy to spray in before you blow dry, then I recommend giving this a try. Once again, for me, I'm not sure that I'm going to purchase the full size simply because it's not cruelty free. But as I said, I'm not here to push my values onto you. So if you are looking for a good thickening product, then try it out. I wasn't sure whether to put this in the video either, but it's been a favorite for the past couple of months now. It's the little micro mini beauty blender. I also received this in a Sephora Playbox. Let me know in the comments if you guys ever want me to do a Sephora Playbox unboxing, or whether or not I think the service is even worth it. So yeah, let me know about that in the comments. But this came in one of the boxes and I have been using it constantly. I'm definitely going to be buying more of these because just having one, I'm losing it a lot of time. It just disappears on my vanity and I'm thinking, where did it go? It was just here. And I use it dry. It's wet now because I attempted to clean it before showing it on camera, but I use it dry and I use it to blend in my concealer. I use it to blend in my nose contour. I use it constantly, but mostly I use it to blend out my other under eye concealer. It's better than the large beauty blender, obviously, because it's smaller and you can really get in there. And also, again, for my nose, I hate noticeable nose contour. So I'm really like meticulous about softening it because I can't tell you how many times I've watched a video, even on my own, I've not blended it out enough, but I'll watch videos, I'll see on Instagram, just 2 lines down somebody's nose and I just wanna take this little sponge and just blend it out. Again, sometimes even on myself, I might play back this video and go, oh, you needed to blend some more. Now I know this is supposed to be a beauty favorites video, but for a long time now, many of you have been asking me to include favorite articles of clothing or accessories once in a while in these videos. So for this month, I felt like I had to show you these earrings that I've been wearing constantly. I wore them in my Ulta haul video. If you follow me on Instagram, I've worn them in several photos. I am obsessed with these earrings from Melissa Lovey. These are called the Serena hoops. I'm gonna take them out for you. What I love about these and what I feel makes them different for a hoop is that the stones are not only on the outside, but they're also on the inside. Now these hoops have a diameter of about 1.75. So if you don't like such a large hoop, she does make a smaller version called the Baby Serena. And how I discovered Melissa and these earrings was also on Instagram. I saw another influencer wearing them and she was doing a giveaway. So I entered the giveaway, did not win the giveaway. So I reached out to Melissa and it turns out we actually know some people in common. And I said to her that I love your jewelry and I would love to wear them in my videos and maybe on my social media. And would you possibly be willing to give my subscribers and followers a discount? And she said, yeah, of course, let's do it. And I have a promo code for 15% off anything on her website plus free shipping. Everything is handcrafted in New York. These are Swarovski crystals. I have the rhodium plated, but there's also gold plated. So definitely check out her website. And every time I have worn these earrings out in public, which has been a lot, I have received so many compliments. I wear them during the day. I wear them at night. They are just so pretty. My mom saw them on me in an Instagram photo, and then I wore them to her house. And when she saw them in person, she said, oh my God, she's like, those are gorgeous. They're even prettier than they are in the photos. So I am absolutely in love with these. And if you do end up purchasing them, please take a picture and send it to me or post it on Instagram and tag me, tag Melissa. We would both love to see you rocking these earrings. So that'll do it for another monthly favorites video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and Twitter. You would think that I would get this right, having said it at the end of pretty much every video I've ever done. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all very soon.